Hello all, I am Dr. Pravas. In today's class, we'll discuss about the basic block. We'll discuss about the basic block. So basic block is a very important topic in code optimization. Okay, code optimization phase. Basic block is a very important topic. So what is the meaning of basic block? Okay, let's see. The basic block. Let's see. The basic block is a sequence. The basic block is a sequence of three address code. The basic block is a sequence of three address code instructions having single entry and single exit property. This is very important. The basic block is a sequence of three address code instructions having single entry and single exit property. This is important. Okay, single entry and single exit property. So how we'll construct the basic block later we'll see. What is the next point? The next point is here. Basic block gives the guarantee. Basic block gives the guarantee of executing all instructions, without any interruption in the middle. Okay. Later we'll try to understand the definition, means both definitions of basic block with the help of example. Okay. Don't worry about this. Important point is here we'll construct the basic block. So how to construct the basic block? Let's say to construct the basic block, initially detect the leader statement. This is very important. Initially detect the leader statement. This is very important. Okay, means to construct the basic block, identification of leader statement is very important. Okay, just see. Generally there are three types of leader. Okay, what are the types? Just see. What is the first one? The first statement must be a leader. This is one. Second one, the target of conditional or unconditional go to. The target of conditional or unconditional go to is a leader. This is the second statement. The target of conditional or unconditional go to is a leader. Okay, what is the third point? Third point is the statement is immediately followed by conditional or unconditional go to is a leader. Okay, so this one is called as the first step. First step to construct the basic block. First step means what? Or step one? In step one, first we'll identify or detect the leader statement. Generally there are three types of leader. First one is what? The first statement must be a leader. Second one is the target of conditional or unconditional jump must be a leader. Third one is the statement immediately followed by conditional or unconditional go to must be a leader. Okay, just see. First we'll identify the leader. Just see. Here question is this. Okay, see, now we'll identify. This is one of my three address code snippet. This is one of my code snippet, means just like this is three address code. How to identify? First identify the what number of leaders. First statement, the first statement must be a leader. That means this one means first statement must be a leader. What is the second point? The target of conditional or unconditional jump must be a leader. Just see, this is one conditional jump, but if I equals to 10, this line, if I equals to 10, go to 3, means target of this statement must be a leader. That means what? Target, if I is less or equal to 10, go to 3. That means This is the target. This is the target of what? Line number or statement, statement number 10. This is the target. That's why. So statement 3 must be a leader. What is the third point? The third point is what? Immediately followed by what? Target or immediately followed by conditional or unconditional jump. Just see, this is the immediately followed. This is one of my conditional statement. So immediately followed means what? Line number 11 is immediately followed by immediately followed by 10. So that means there are three statements. So there are three leaders in the given three-headed score. The first line, what? The first statement must be a leader. Third line means this is the third line means this is the target of. This is the third line is the target of what? This line means conditional go to. That's why third statement must be a leader. And the 11th statement means it is immediately followed by what? Conditional statement. That's why there are three types of means there are three leaders in the given three-headed score. Okay, now we'll see the next point. Just say. So first, in the first step, what will identify the leader? Okay, first step is over. What is the second step? What is the second step? Just say one leader to until next leader. One leader to next leader, a basic block is constructed. One leader to next leader, a basic block is constructed. Okay, now we'll do the second step. Just see. What? One statement, one leader to another leader. Just see. One leader, this is my first leader, this is my second leader, this is my third leader. So one leader to another leader. That means we'll construct the basic block here. Okay, so one leader to another leader. That means this is B1, means first basic block. Okay, now we'll construct the another basic block. So this is the second leader to third leader. See, we'll construct one more basic block here. Okay, this is first to second and second to third. Then we'll construct the remaining one. So this is basic block 1 and this is basic block 2 and this is basic block 3. That means step 1 is over and step 2 is over. Okay, now we'll see what is the third step. So step 2 is what? One leader to until next leader, a basic block is constructed. So we have completed or we have constructed the basic block. What is the third step? A control flow graph. What? A control flow graph is constructed. A control flow graph is constructed that gives the flow of what? Information among the basic block. Okay, now we'll construct the what? Control flow graph. How to construct the same? Now we'll construct the control flow graph. Control flow graph. Okay, so here how many basic blocks are here? There are 3 basic blocks. So right, this is basic block 1, basic block 2, this is basic block 3. Okay, now we'll just these are my nodes. General, there are 3 nodes here. Means nodes means what? 3 basic blocks. Okay, now we'll do the edge. How to execute? See, first we'll execute line number 1, then we'll execute line number 2, then we'll execute what? Line number 3. That means we can directly flow from B1 to B2. So that means B1 to B2 will just draw one edge from B1 to B2. That means what? We'll execute line number 1, we'll execute line number 2, then we'll execute what? Line number 3 as well. As that means we will draw one edge from B1 to B2. Means we can directly go from B1 to B2. Okay. Now we'll see just. So then we'll execute line number 4, 5, 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then we'll execute line number 10. Suppose in line number 10, if my condition is true, if in line number 10, if my condition is true, line number 10 condition true, then we'll go to directly what? Go to 3. 3 means third statement. So that means what? Line number 10, we can directly go from line number 10 to line number 3. That means what? We will do one more self loop or one more edge from B to B2. Means line number 10, we will go from line number 10 to line number 3. Line number 10 is present in which block? B2. Again, line number 3 is present in which block? B2. So that's why B2 to B2 is a self loop, or this is one more edge. Okay. Now we'll see. Suppose in line number 10, my condition is false. Means suppose I value is like 11. Suppose I value is like what? 11. Means condition is false. Then we can directly go. Then we'll directly execute which line? Line number 11. Then we'll stop here. That means if my condition is false in line number 10, we can directly go to B2 to B3. Directly go to what? B2 to B3. So this is my control flow graph. This is my what? Control flow graph. Okay. So see, try to understand the definition again. What is the definition? What is the definition? The basic block is a sequence of 3 address code instructions having single entry and single exit property. Having single entry and single entry property. Just see. Let's see. It is nothing but what? Sequence of what? It is nothing but sequence of this one. This one is nothing but sequence of flow graph. Sequence of flow graph, and sequence of flow graph having single entry and single exit property. So this is just, we just add one entry and one exit here. So simply connect entry to B1 and B3 to exit. Okay. So this is my overall control flow graph. This is my overall control flow graph. Okay. So here we'll just count how many nodes. We just count how many nodes and how many edges. Let's say how many nodes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 number of nodes. Okay. Out of 5 nodes, how many basic block nodes? Basic block nodes are 1, 2, 3. The basic block nodes or basic blocks, we can say how many basic blocks? Basic blocks equals to 3. The total number of nodes equals to 5. So how many edges here? How many edges? This is 1 edge, 2nd edge, 3rd edge, 4th number of edge, and 5th edge. So number of edges equals to 5. Okay. So this is my control flow graph. Okay. What is the second definition? We'll try to understand. Let's see. What is the second definition? Basic block gives the guarantee of executing all instructions without any interruption in the middle. Yeah, of course. That means C. So we'll start from the entry point. Then it will execute basic block B1. B1 means what? The number of statements. There are 2 statements in B1. In B2 means there are total this number of statements. In B3 means it will there are generally yes 2 statements. Okay. So it will automatically execute all statements without any interruption. Okay. So the question was what? Just see. The question was construct the basic block and control flow graph. So basic block, these are called as the basic blocks, and this one is called as the control flow graph. Okay. Now we'll see one more example. Okay. Identify the number of nodes and edges of the basic block. Number of nodes and edges. Okay. In first we'll identify. First we'll construct the basic block. Basic block means first we have to identify the number of leaders. So first one must be a leader. First one must be a leader. Just say target. Next we'll see. Line number 9. This is a conditional jump. Means go to 3. Go to 3 means the third statement must be a leader. Then this is one more conditional statement. This is one more conditional statement. Means go to 2. Go to 2 means second statement must be a leader. Go to 2 means second statement must be a leader. Okay. What is the third point? The immediately followed. Immediately followed means this line number 9. In line number 9 is a what? Conditional statement. The immediately followed by conditional line number 9 means what? Line number 10. So then we'll check immediately followed by line number 11. There is no line or there is no statement. So generally there are 4 number of what? Leaders. Now we'll construct the basic block. Means first generally there are here 4 number of leaders. So first to second leader. That means this one is one basic block. Second to third. That means this is one basic block. Then third to fourth. Third to fourth. This is one basic block. Then third to fourth. Third to fourth. Then fourth to onwards. This is one basic block. That means this is basic block 1, B2, this is B3, and this is B4. Okay, then we'll construct the control flow graph. Control flow graph. Okay, control flow graph. Just see. So this is block basic block 1, B2, B3, B4. Okay, so there are 4 basic blocks. Okay, now we'll draw the edges. Okay, so first we'll execute line number 1. First we'll execute line number 1. Then we can execute line number 2. That means we can go from B1 to B2. So B1 to B2 is a edge. After B2 line number 2, then we can execute line number 3. Then we will execute line number 4 onwards. Then B2 to B3 must be a edge. Okay. Just say. Then we will execute line number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just say in line number 9, if condition is true, we'll go to line number 3. That means line number 9, we can go from line number 9 to line number 3. We can go from line number 9 to line number 3. That means we can directly go from B3 block to B3 block. B3 block to B3 block. Okay. Suppose my condition is false. In line number 9, my condition is false. If condition is false, then we'll execute what line number 10. That means we can go from B3 to B4. Okay, suppose my condition is false, then we'll execute line number 10, then we'll execute line number 11. Suppose my condition is true, if I is less than 5, if condition is true, that means we'll go to line number 2, that means from 11 to 2 will go, that means B4 to B2, will go from B4 to B2. Okay, so similarly, okay, this is our overall control flow graph. Just draw one entry and one exit. Okay, so this is one line, this is one line. So how many nodes total? The total number of nodes equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then number of edges equals to how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 number of edges. How many basic blocks? How many basic blocks here? Total 1. This one 1, 2, 3, 4. So number of basic blocks equals to 4. Okay. So in this way we can construct the basic block. Okay. In the next class onwards, we'll discuss about the code optimization methods like machine dependent and machine independent code optimization methods. Okay. Thanks for watching.